Okay, we're back. I finished the Nikocado avocado video, whatever. It was pretty painful. I could see where the charm can be, you know, and maybe in an area with less constraint or something like that. But with me having some other things to do, it was pretty hard to get through overall. I could see where the elements of, you know, whatever can come from, and I can also see where he can be problematic for people to watch. It's pretty apparent when you actually see the content. But anyways, we're here for Bloo Cloo by Me Canyon. That video came up, you know, everybody being impacted by the speech, you know what I'm saying, like where he's been at or whatever. I never watched that Blue's Clues guy, right? That wasn't like my Blue's Clue guy. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have that kind of impact, but I could see why it was really emotional for a lot of people, and I could see why it meant a lot for a lot of people. So that was cool. I hope that this has everything to do with that. That's what my hope is. So, anyways, let's get to it. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Sorry, hold on. God damn it. Alright, play.
Am I done for the day, Blue? I don't think I can do another clue today.
There's always clues, Steve! Isn't that so exciting?
God. Oh.
I need a break.
Stop licking my face!
Ew.
Give your dog what he wants. Be proud of your dog. It's your dog. Hey, Steve, Blue's trying to show you a clue. Steve, you gotta take these letters out of me, man. Hey, Steve, Blue's trying to show you something. Hey, you been ordering a lot of Prime, Steve?
Been ordering a lot of Prime, Steve.
Steve, looks like Blue's trying to show you a clue. I'm stuffed to the brim, pal. It's a clue, Steve. Steve, look, it's a clue.
Just pull one out, buddy. Just pull one out.
Come on.
Free me of a letter, Steve.
What?
Oh, man. Oh! Yay! Oh, yep, that's uncomfortable. Big uncomfy.
Steve, did you see the Blue's Clues left for you?
The
How
eyes shaking.
exciting!
I don't. Oh, God, I don't.
Stinky time, Steve.
No,
Stinky time!
You can't get away, dude. You gotta get the hell out of here, man. Holy shit. It's time to go. That's actually really good. Wow. That's so good. Yeah, there's no escape, Steve.
Steve, look! It's more clues, Steve! Steve, look, Steve! Steve, look! It's more clues, Steve! Oh, fuck. The mailman's coming, Steve. Oh, look at all these clues. Clues, Steve, they're clues!
Stop.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Why don't you all just shut the fuck up?
Is he gonna eat him?
I don't want to do it anymore! I don't want to solve these stupid fucking clues! I don't want to look at your face! Your blue hair, your beady, gross eyes!
Doesn't have hair.
You disgust me! You've lost all resemblance to the dog that I knew!
That makes sense. It's pretty hideous.
I can't remember the last time I looked at you with any kind of happiness. I hate you, Blue.
I hate you.
I really do.
Steve, look at all these
Clues?
clues!
You want me to solve clues?
Yeah, you want me to solve clues? Fine! Yeah, I'll solve clues now!
Oh, no, she's stopping the dog. Oh, no.
Take it, you mutt! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
Oh, no. Ah. It never happened.
Blue?
Oh, no, it did happen.
No, no.
I told y'all it was gonna...
No.
Give your dog what he wants. Be proud of your
Don't
dog.
leave me.
Trust me, you'll be
Please
glad you
don't
did.
leave me, Blue. Please don't leave me.
I told you. I freaking told you. I freaking told you. When he starts writing storylines, it's gonna get terrible. I appreciate you guys not ruining the ending to these videos and giving me no spoilers. Somehow I live on the internet and I have a spoiler-free life. Feel free to ruin every ending to a Meat Canyon video that ever shows up. We'll censor out the part where he stomps the dog to death. Because, you know, that happened on screen. Actually, you didn't get to see it. They censored it for us, which was nice. And I thank you for that. Yeah. Well, I just saw him talk, saw like a friendly guy, a likable guy, you know what I'm saying? And then I see his content, and it's easier to hate him again. You know what I'm saying? It's better if he's a faceless person. I don't have to think about hurting his feelings by calling his art disgusting and upsetting. And, you know, I just saw him talk about, you know, like the break down the veil of YouTube and expose a person's personality, all that, talk about it for clicks or whatever. But then how do you give him legitimate critique and be like, but that was gross, son? It was hard to think about the meaning of all that shit because I was disgusted the entire time. And it's not for clicks. It's just, it's been months since I've seen the channel. I don't regret it at this point. So I think we might stop there because that's gross. Damn, I told that guy I was going to do Monster Lab. Damn. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do Monster Lab. Maybe I don't remember Monster Lab being that disgusting. Yeah, it's one of those things where you think, how does he top himself? Yeah, killing cute animals is definitely worse than what he did before, I would say. Jesus Christ. Yeah, man, bro, legit has me crying. That was very shocking. It was very upsetting. Yeah, the Meat Canyon animation's gone from make everything horror, like with my messages, to make everything as depressing as possible. That's tough. Dog death is tough. It's like something that you would fight in Bloodborne, almost. It's almost like a Bloodborne boss. That clip right there, like the slug Blue. That's pretty gnarly. That's actually pretty cool. I have a terrible dog story to tell if you guys want to hear it, actually. I'll tell it. I normally don't tell it after terrible stuff, but him holding the dog is bringing back real feels for me. I don't know if I want to talk about it. We'll talk about it. So my grandfather had these hunting dogs, right? Not hunting dogs, but like family dogs. We had like family dogs. So there were two Boston Terriers. One's name was Sergeant. The other one was like this. He was the older dog. I cannot pull his name for some reason. But they got a Boston Terrier mix that had spots that was kind of like this, except his nose was longer. So I can't think about what he was mixed with, but his name was Sergeant. Had really long legs. And the other one was a Boston Terrier, kind of like this one. That gives me feels right there. But Sergeant was kind of like that. Had like spots, really long legs, but a longer snout. But it was some kind of mix. And we were out in the field one day, and when you're picking up, here it is right here. There's one that you see normally that goes on the front, right? You guys have seen this one, probably just like in maybe like a simulator or something like that. See the one on the front, like it tills the wheat or whatever, like a harvester. But there's also one that goes on the back. So you can add it to like the back of a tractor. There's one like on the front of the tractor too. We had one that went on the back. So you couldn't actually see it. That one's like off to the side. Those ones are really cool, but we didn't have a tractor that big. And so when you lower it down, you can't really see what's behind you. You know what I'm saying? You just lower it down, and they're very, very loud. So I was on the ATV, the four-wheeler, and I was kind of just hanging out with my grandfather. We were stopping for like some lunch, and I went and brought him his lunch out to the field. So we're like eating together, but the tractor is on. And so when he pulls the tiller up, it creates shade. So the dog lays underneath the tiller for the shade. And I remember So, this particular day, it was really hot out too. So the dog, couldn't wait. Gave him some water or whatever. But, he likes to hang out in the field. Sergeant used to like to hang out in the field with my grandfather while he was out in the field. And, this particular day, my grandfather didn't turn the tractor off. So I gave him his food, but the tractor was on, still really loud. And the dog was still back there. So he lifted it up, but the dog was ready for a break. But my grandfather didn't want to take a break. So, he just takes the food from me. I get off, but the dog goes and lays down underneath the tiller like we're taking a break, because that's what we normally do. And he just, drops the thing down. And I see the dog down there, so I'm yelling and screaming. And it actually drops on top of the dog. But my grandfather couldn't hear me yelling, but he could hear the dog yelp. So he immediately, takes it back up. And I remember sitting there waiting, like I wanted to go jump underneath that thing so bad. But I knew how dangerous it was, because it has a hood on top of it. So it's not like you can scoop him and go, and it's got big moving blades. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, it's literally like a horror movie. And that's the first thing I think of when I see him holding that dog like that. Luckily enough, Sergeant didn't die. We got to take him to the vet, and they took care of him. And he yelped before the blades finished coming down, so he got cut up. Had some pretty bad lacerations on his back. It took him a while to heal from that. But I remember holding the dog, was very hurt. I love that damn dog. Sergeant was a great dog. But that's what comes to mind with that story. And that hit me kind of hard. Sometimes I like getting riled up about stuff because it kind of stops me from thinking about sad things, But that's kind of what that brings to mind. But anyways, thanks for listening. I might not edit that story. I might just cut that out. That was kind of depressing. But I'll holler at y'all. Peace.